How do I make sure that someone's not going to walk into my house and laugh at me? Oh my God, I can't believe that he has his piano in the living room. They're not using their third bedroom as a bedroom.
And let them laugh. No. Uh,
Well, I mean, you and I have walked into a house that had a gym in the dining room. Everybody walked into that house and went, "Why is there a gym in the dining room?" No one was looking at the house at that point.
right. You have had them where there's gym equipment in the dining room. There's a bed in a dining room.
Yeah.
You know, you have so many different things that people are going to use where it's like you walk in and go, something's off about this home. Well, it's not its normal purpose being used. So honestly, one, either have tough skin, but honestly, I would probably go more the route of put it back to its intended use or have it completely empty.
What's going to make your buyers turn tail and run before they even walk in the house?
I know it's kind of cliche sounding, but the curb appeal, like bushes that cover up like the windows and most of the home.
You open the door, the buyer steps in. What's going to turn them away then?
Smell the cat urine, the dog urine, it immediately has turned away multiple buyers.
What about less egregious thing? Is paint color something that a buyer's actually going to overlook?
You have the person who says, "Oh, yeah, I can change the paint colors easily," but they walk in and they go, "Oh, this is awful. This isn't for me," and will walk out. But majority of buyers don't actually want to repaint.
So the people that are willing to repaint, are they going to ask for a discount?
Pretty much anything that somebody has to do, cleaning even, they're going to ask for a discount on the house. They might not know exactly why they're asking for a discount. They just see the number that's being asked and say, "Oh, it's not worth that."
Can you tell if a buyer's going to like the home before they even go look at it?
Usually. Especially if I've helped the clients either before, um, or I've shown them 1 or 2 homes, I usually can pick out homes pretty easily and pretty quickly.
Well, and then there's also a high probability that you already been in the house before. You're in a position to know kind of better what houses actually look like the pictures and what houses are maybe not up to snuff. Subtle plug: we make videos at homes. Um,
Just
you
a
know,
few.
just a few. On the flip side, right, working with a seller, what can sellers do to improve their chances of having a buyer walk in and go, "This is perfect. It's exactly what I'm looking for"?
I mean, start from the street. What would the average buyer, I guess, want done? That's kind of where I come in. Hey, the average buyer walks in, they want the house to be clean. They don't want to see spiders or walk through spider webs. we've, we've both walked through plenty of those. Mini freakouts in the front yard. Need to be able to see the house. So having light bulbs.
Light bulbs make a world of difference.
And you have
Being able to see what's there.
exactly, and having them, like, the same temperature, you've mentioned that before. And
Yeah,
makes it
having mixed lighting is great for some scenarios, but generally when you're selling the house, having all the light bulbs the same color, it makes things more uniform and more appealing. I mean, when you walk into a new build, all the lights are the same color. They're that way for a reason. But it's real easy to fall into a trap when you're listing a house, when you're the owner. You live in the house, you've lived in the house maybe for the last 20 or 30 years. The house looks fine to you. You can't see just how out of date things actually are. How do you suggest how to find out what current homes look like?
Zillow, Realtor.com, Trillium, any of those, and looking your price range. Go 25,000 down, 25,000 up. Well, if you have purple walls, well, at the same price point, you can get all neutral colors or somebody gets to add their own touch. You give kind of a discount for being dated, or you go ahead and get it up to par.
And look at new builds. The builders that put up more than 10 homes a year, they know what people are buying, right? They're not going to build something that's not marketable. Your house has to compete with that.
You just need to have something that puts you apart.
In a good way.
Yeah. In a good way.
If your home does not look the part, maybe my house still has tile floors in the kitchen and tile countertops in the kitchen. Do you suggest that homeowners update those out of date features, or do you suggest that they give a discount?
I would say in a perfect world, they would just get done. I would go more towards a discount or a seller concession. If you don't have the finances or the willpower, the next option is to say, hey, buyer, we're happy to help make this kitchen what you want it to be. We just need some of the equity from our home to do it.
Well, those are cosmetic repairs, making things look up to date. What about deferred maintenance? Things like air conditioners that don't work, mechanical systems in the home that simply don't operate anymore.
I mean, you can list your house in any form you want, I guess. You need to have the HVAC operable. You need to have a roof that doesn't leak. Trying to replace the fascia boards that are rotten. A buyer is going to come in and expect for those things to work.
Well, I think it's important to differentiate between things that add value to the house and things that simply get you back to par. When you spend $10,000 on a roof, you're not going to then list the house for $10,000 more.
I agree with that. No, it won't add value, but if you have two identical homes, one has a brand new roof, the other one's 20-year-old roof. I mean, you're going to go for the newer roof that you don't have to repair for quite a while.
If you could give a seller one piece of advice before they list their house, what would it be?
Get the home tidy.
Period.